What happened when my daughter found out I was pregnant? So I made the mistake of telling my 6-year-old daughter I was pregnant way earlier than I should have. I thought it would be this sweet, emotional moment. You know, hugs, tears, maybe a little, I'm gonna be the best big sister ever. Yeah, my daughter doesn't do Hallmark moments. So I sit her down on the couch and I say, sweetie, mommy has something important to tell you. She immediately looks suspicious. Not emotional, suspicious. She squints at me and goes, did you break my tablet again? I said, no. Did you eat my Halloween candy? Also no. Then I take a deep breath and say, mommy's having a baby. She just stares at me. No excitement. No smile. Just this slow head tilt like she's buffering. Then she says, wait, you're making your own baby? I said, yes. She looks down at my stomach and goes, so like, it's in there right now? I said, yep. Big mistake. Her eyes get huge. She jumps off the couch like I just confessed to swallowing a hamster. Mom, why would you do that? I'm trying not to laugh and I go, that's how babies work. She starts pacing around the living room like a tiny detective trying to solve a crime. Then she walks up to me very slowly and whispers, is it alive? I said, of course it's alive. She gasps like, I just confirmed there's a hostage situation happening inside my stomach. For the next 2 days, she refuses to sit next to me. If I walk into a room, she scoots away like I'm contagious. At one point, she even asked my mom, Grandma, if the baby breaks out early, will it attack us? My mom goes, break out of what? And my daughter goes, Mom's stomach, obviously. So on the third day, she finally walks up to me very seriously, puts her little hand on my belly, and says, okay, I have questions. I'm thinking this is the sweet bonding moment. Nope. First question, is it staying forever? I said, well, yes. She sighs like I just told her the Wi-Fi is permanently gone. Then she says, okay, but if it cries all night, you're returning it. I said, you can't return babies. She goes, you kept the receipt, right? A few weeks go by and my stomach starts getting bigger. One day she walks in while I'm rubbing my belly. She freezes, then slowly points and goes, Mom, it's growing. I said, yes. That's what babies do. She looks genuinely offended, like the baby is expanding without permission. Then she crouches down, puts her ear on my stomach, and whispers, listen carefully, tiny human. I already know this is about to be disrespectful. She goes, I've lived here 6 years. Pause. This is my house. Another pause. You can stay, but don't touch my snacks. Then she pats my stomach and says, also, if you come out ugly, that's Mom's fault, not mine. And now every single night before bed, she talks to my belly like she's negotiating with a new roommate. Last night, she tucked the blanket around me, leaned down to my stomach and said, all right, baby, you got a few months in there. Then she looked at me and goes, enjoy it, because when you come out, you're doing chores too.